Anita the Akita by Nanny Linda. Anita the Akita was having a very unusual and frightening day, and was now sitting in a kennel at the local RSPCA. Anita didn't realize that her owner had passed away in the night, and all the strangeness of being alone had given her an awful fright. A lady named Marie had been very kind to her and given her a nice warm bed, and she had also received some water, a nice cuddle, and had also been fed. But now Anita sat alone in a room with a stone cold floor, and she could hear some very strange noises coming from other kennels in the long dark corridor. There were also some unusual aromas that Anita detected in the air, which made her stretch her neck and sniff so hard that she made her nostrils flare. Marie came by and called her name and gave her head a tickle, then passed a treat through the open bars, and Anita had a nibble. In the kennel to Anita's left there was a lot of barking and whimpering noise, as Heidi, the little dachshund, had produced 3 little mischievous boys. Herman, Klaus and Gunther were running here and there, while their mother, little Heidi, was trying to clean their hair. Anita stretched up and looked over the wall to see what was going on. Then all the little dachshund pups yelped and ran quickly to their mom. "Hello, big girl. My name's Heidi, and these are my 3 little boys. I hope they didn't disturb you, as they do make a lot of noise." "That's okay," said Anita. "All of these different sounds are so very new to me. My name is Anita the Akita, and I have lost my owner, Cherie." "That's an awful shame," said Heidi. "I was found when I was wandering in the town. I don't remember where I came from, but I sure am glad that I was found. The people here are so friendly, and they will try and find you a new family. So if you're lucky and behave yourself, you can be adopted very soon, you'll see." Just then there was some very deep barking from a voice that was raspy and low. "Trying to get some sleep over here, just in case you didn't know." Heidi rolled her eyes and said, "Don't worry, Anita, that is only old Boxer Bjorn. He is always grumpy and unhappy, as he is getting old and very forlorn." Anita went and sat in her new bed and looked across to the opposite room, and there sat in the corner shaking was a wolfhound who had just had a bath and a groom. "Hello there," said Anita. "Are you feeling frightened or ill?" "No, I'm okay," said the wolfhound. "I just miss my owners, Ingrid and Gil. My name is Wilma, and my owners moved to New Zealand and couldn't take me as well. So now I live here in the kennels. Feels like I've been here for months now, but there's no way to tell." Just then Reginald the dog walker came into the kennel to take Anita for a long woodland walk. "Have fun," shouted Wilma the wolfhound. "When you get back we can have another talk." Anita, Heidi, Wilma and Bjorn became friends and liked playing together, and Reginald let them play in the field while he chatted to another dog walker named Heather. One day a lady came to the kennels and seemed very interested in Anita the Akita, and decided that she would be a lovely companion and wanted her existing 2 dogs, Betsy and Rain, to meet her. The lady's name was Nanny Linda, and she lived in a beautiful house which had a panoramic view of green fields and woodland, which had paths and walkways and a river meandering through. A few weeks later, Nanny Linda returned to the RSPCA to let her new pet Anita meet up with Heidi, Wilma and Bjorn for a play. Nanny Linda came back many times for Betsy, Rain and Anita to play with Heidi, Wilma and Bjorn, and then she made the decision to adopt them too and quickly filled out the form. So Heidi, Wilma and Bjorn were all to have a new home with Anita, Betsy and Rain, so they could live their lives in the countryside and all be happy once again. And then Nanny Linda decided to take home the 3 dachshund puppies as well, as they were so very tiny and missed their mom, and they would fit in well, she could tell. Heidi was delighted that she could live with her 3 little happy boys, and all the dogs had their own large room with soft beds and their own favourite toys. Nanny Linda was also very happy, even though there was always a lot of work to do, and she employed the dog walker Marie, who loved the dogs very much too. So every dog spent their days roaming in the woodlands and playing in the stream. It was in fact absolute heaven, and definitely every dog's dream. Heidi was happy, and so were her boys, who spent every day having fun. Bjorn became a contented old man who liked nothing more than to lie in the sun. Wilma became braver and held her head high and loved living in the countryside. And Anita the Akita guarded them all, and in this she took great pride. Betsy and Rain accepted and loved their new friends, and also their dog carer Marie. And of course, they all loved Nanny Linda, who was the head of this happy family.